Trinity is an absolute original. There is not another school like that here. There are pluses and minuses in any school, but the things that matter are all pluses at Trinity.
The classical education at the school has completely transformed me. I used to be the kind of person that did the bare minimum just to get my parents off my back, and now I read on my own, and I enjoy reading on my own, things that are hard, things that most people don't want to take time to even try to understand. I enjoy.
Trinity's education is unique. When I see my daughter study the things that she does and the textbooks that she has and the kinds of things that she's learning, I'm a little bit envious of her education. I want to go back and learn it myself.
I think the process of classical education really just gives kids the tools that they need at the right times. In the grammar stage, what they're doing is perfect for the way their brains work at the time. Learning so many facts, they're like sponges and they can absorb so much information that is actually much harder for older kids to learn.
A direct object completes the meaning of a sentence.
I mean, it's amazing how much information we can get into those little minds just by doing something fun.
The logic stage is when kids start to think for themselves and be a little bit argumentative. And rather than try and quash that, the classical methodology really capitalizes on that. So it's great. You want to argue? Let's show you how to do it.
Are arguments. Why are they easy to refill? Great people.
All I have to do is just take the top off.
Good.
By the time they hit the rhetoric stage, they have all the tools that they need and can just pull them out at the appropriate time.
Trinity is much more than just a school. It's a community of people who are seeking the same thing for their children. A community where they want their children to not only succeed in life, but to thrive and to be blessed, to know that God is so much bigger than what they can possibly begin to imagine.
So what we have here is a house system, and that is a way to break down the sort of grade barrier. Because in high school, a lot of times it's just, I am a freshman, sophomore, junior, whatever, and I only affiliate with freshmen, sophomore, or juniors. What the house system does is it breaks those lines and lets people from the younger grades interact with people from the older grades and creates a sort of community there.
One of the purposes to our house system is actually service. Each house is required to do one service project as a group.
There's a restoration project for Hawaiian taro fields, and we went down and we helped clear some areas for that.
The teachers at Trinity, they all have a good relationship with the students. They know each other personally. It's not like they're just the teachers.
The way they've connected with our kids and the way they've impacted their lives has been really, they've formed strong connections.
The teachers, they're actually really nice. They connect with you when you're learning and learn a lot about you.
Like all the teachers pray before their classes and everyone's really caring and thoughtful.
I honestly find unique about Trinity the relationship that I have with my teachers. I actually get along really well with a lot of my teachers. Some of them are like my mentors. We exchange books and exchange songs. It's fun.
And I also just love the community here. From sporting events to the classroom, parents helping out at events. It's really lively community. And people are so involved in this education. It just takes all of those parts to make the academic education what it is.
So in about 7th, 8th grade, kids start having bigger subjects, heavier lifting, and especially as my children have entered high school, I didn't like trigonometry the first time around, so I wasn't real excited about doing it again. And so for a homeschooler, Trinity offers you can take up to 3 classes, basically a la carte. They take the classes that basically I don't love teaching. And so the boon for us is my children always have a teacher who loves what they're teaching.
The neat thing about Trinity is no matter what type of student you are, there's always something to get involved in.
I play volleyball and basketball for school.
I'm involved with the school chapel band.
Debate is really, really interesting. We go off island. We just came back from the Big Island.
I am also a part of the basketball team. Very fun. Good sportsmanship all around.
At my old school, we actually didn't have any art, and here at Trinity, we have a lot of art.
You can do athletics, you can do extracurricular activities, or academics. There's always a place for the student here at Trinity.
God has called us together as a community. It's a mandate by God to not only love Him, but to love one another. And so we are a community of like-minded people who are gathered together to raise up the next generation.